Hiya, squishers! It's been a minute, but don't worry. I'll get you caught up on all the things I've been making because there's been a few. It's been a few days. It's been a minute. We're already a week into half term. A week! Half term! And do you want to know something funny? I was prepared for half term. I knew when it was happening. What I didn't realise, it was 2 weeks, not one. Yeah. 2 weeks of half term, not one. There you go. It's a nice little surprise for me on a Friday. Yay! So we are knee deep in half term, and it's spring and it's Easter and all those wonderful things, which I'm honestly, I'm so glad for. It is so lovely outside that, I've not been able to do a knitting video outside for ages because it has been raining non-stop. It's just been non-stop pouring rain. So we've had a couple of days of glorious sunshine where we've actually been able to get outside. So John has mowed the lawn. The children have been outside playing. I've taken a few moments to do some knitting. Yes, because that has been few and far between. And seems like the older I get, life gets fuller and fuller and fuller. And I've got to squish the moments in as much as I can. So I'm trying to choose meaningful projects. When I say meaningful, like, it's very easy for me to get distracted. Like, not like, ooh, but a little bit, ooh, because I sometimes, when a notion catches me, I kind of have to follow along. So I've been trying to steadily go forward with toadstools because I have like the desire to turn everything into a toadstool. So knitting is something that at the moment I'm really enjoying because it's giving me a set of peace and quiet and moments where I'm just thinking about colour because I'm knitting scrappy socks. The second set of scrappy socks. And I have a confession. I did not complete my first set of scrappy socks for the Easy Peasy Scrappy Sock Cal 2022, which I'm quite disappointed about actually because I got right to the end. And it was probably the day before, and I was like, I will get the toes on. And then, that's not one. That's not one. That's not one. Oh my gosh, where's my other sock gone? There you go. Why wait till later for bloopers? Right on, there we go. Only one sock. So I did knit another sock. So I've got two of these without heels. And these are the large, slouchy socks, which at the moment are my favourite style. I like them for a number of reasons. It's a slouchy top, so it doesn't have to fit around your calf. I quite like ones that sit around the top of my ankle. I like that bit. And also, there's no heel. Did I tell you there's no heel? And I've done the same style for these. Because I'm not sure what to do with all my socks, but I'm just going to knit pairs and stow them away. And knit pairs and stow them away. And I'm trying to knit some matching pairs. So these I'm knitting 2 at a time in the way that I like to do it. Well, that's mostly because I do not have a ginormous long needle with the tiny needles. The one that I see everybody use. Do you know when you see, everything shapes us, made it look like magic. Do you know when you see crafters do things and you're like, what are you doing? 2 at a time on one set of needles. I was like, something magical is happening. I can't do that, but I can do 2 at a time, which is kind of encouraging because it helps you kind of motivate yourself to compete against yourself with each sock. There you go. Competing socks. Which one will I finish first? So I've got lots of socks on the go. So I'm going to finish my toes on one and the rest on the others. And I have done some toadstooling because I really want to make, how do I put this across? Like, I like toadstools so much, I'd like to have them feature in my day all of the time. So I really, really want to find something that on an everyday basis, I can just like pick up and pop on. Because why not? Why wouldn't I want to do that? So, ta-da! I have a hairpin. Look at that. I was like, yes, that is my ideal hair friend. Like, honestly, do you know anything about something that's really simple and on a day when you just want a messy bun? I was thinking this could also be useful for a smaller version, shawl pin or something like that. But yes, this is my toadstool make that is my most favourite. Right about now, this is it. And also, the good thing about making things is that you are the tester. And I really enjoy that part of making things. even if it doesn't go any further than me just wearing them, it's kind of fun just knowing that you can actually just wear it to its max so that you can just see how far you can push it. So that is my new favorite make. And I've got one here and I've got one back. Oh yeah, some flowers, because I love the forget-me-not flowers, and I absolutely love this ginormous hydrangea bush that's outside my window in the living room. Oh, it's so beautiful. Has the most gorgeous colours on it every year. It's just like, oh. So, flower sticks. Boom. There you go. I'm in spring all around. Although toadstools aren't spring, but that's just me. But everything else in colour, in full colour. So ta-da! Scrappies and toadstools are kind of all I've been doing, apart from all the crafting with the girls. It has been squished in this last week. So I have no idea what we're going to squish in next week. I'm pretty sure there's a birthday party and something else. Oh! Don't forget to just take a moment each day. Doesn't matter what time of the day. And just craft for a minute. And if you can't craft for a minute, just daydream about it, because sometimes it's just too full on, and then the next day you might have double the amount of time. So that's what I'm banking on at the moment, is that some days it's just not available for me, and other days I'm just gonna competitively sock. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you next week. Bye.